Warning, this guide contains weeb and glorious Russian content and is rated PG. Viewer discretion is advised. Lamau, if you think I'm gonna give you a Unicum guide with the background music on Full Apes, you are so fucking wrong. I'm not gonna get demonetized for copyright purposes, cause apparently this version of the Soviet anthem is copyrighted. The Object 252U is a premium tier 8 Russian heavy tank that is basically the proof and evidence that Wargaming has ran out of ideas for premium tanks. They have no creativity whatsoever to making tanks in tier 8, especially if it's Russian tanks, because apparently this thing is basically just a cloned up IS-3 with an armor that is similar to the IS-5, but only thicker. And much like every Russian heavy tank at high tiers, they all look fucking the same. Except one of them is an imposter. Unlike the IS-5, the Object 252U actually has armor that works, and has a strange but effective gun. And unlike most Russian heavy tanks, the Object 252U actually has the best combination of armor and mobility for a heavy in its tier. The upper plates can bounce even the most powerful shells in game. And it has side-spaced armor that does not disappear, much like the people and the happiness in the Balkans. The Object 252U has armor which is basically mined off by starving Ukrainians and German prisoners of war. Combine this with the futuristic and greatest post-war designs, the armor is even strong enough to withstand almost anything. The armor on this thing is actually so good that it will make Jack D100 owners regret their purchase and contemplate suicide as their Unicum rounds bounce off. The turret is just as good, which is made of twice the stellinium that you have in every Russian tank. It has small tumors and cannot be hit by anything, unless that capitalist tank actually has good accuracy to hit you without a problem. The Object random numbers also gets a strong Stalin guided gun that spreads glorious Soviet propaganda on worthless shitlords. It has an alpha that when it hits, it will spread the great Soviet famine in the land. But the gun on the Object ridiculous numbers does not have heat rounds, which means that it will be hard for you to erotically pen anything. While it may seem that it's gonna be hard for you, it's actually not. Because Comrade Stalin will always guide your shots and pen like bullshit. Even though this thing is super duper good, that it will make IS-3 and IS-5 users jealous, the Object random number generator is not a Jesus tank. While this tank has strong stellinium upper plate, the lower plate is made of low quality Soviet armor, which means that if you go against someone who actually has a brain, then you're likely to get fucked epically. The lower plate is as big as Russia itself and it attracts capitalists to shoot and penetrate them. If you want to play the Object random ridiculous numbers, you watch this guide and continue watching till the end. If you don't, then the NKVD will go after you and execute you as a traitor to the motherland. Here's how you make Mother Russia proud. You get rammer, protected modules and improved optics. Next you get enhanced gun laying drive, improved assembly and improved control. Next you get vertical stabilizers, toolbox and consumable delivery system. For provisions, you get condensed milk, extra combat rations and improved fuel. For consumables, get an automatic fire extinguisher, a multi-purpose restoration pack and a repair kit. You load mostly AP, then APCR and HE. After that, go and make other Russian tanks jealous. To play it properly, you go forwards on one flank, where your comrades are sucker rushing. You go forwards and try to hide your lower plate. Don't try to rush alone. Remember that you need your penal comrades to take shots for you while you spread communist propaganda. Your armor is actually good enough to do bounces, which can be complete bullshit. You don't rush alone, thinking that you will bounce anything. You have a giant weak spot on the lower plate that is as big as Russia itself. Remember that there is always a tank that will pen you through like butter. You cannot die, or else Soviet Russia will be unable to reunite. Your reload time is shit. So you try to jiggle your ass and hope to Stalin that you bounce shots. Even though you have strong armor, you can still do the Unicum tactic of using your capitalist teammates as meat shields to farm your damage. Remember that one capitalist life is not worth 1,000 people. Your accuracy is shit. So you don't try to sit in the back and snipe. You need to go try to get up close and charge on the enemy to commit sexual Slavic brutality on their capitalist asses. While the object ridiculous numbers has so many good points, it has many cons as well. The gun also does not have a good accuracy. It takes a million years to reload, and takes even longer than the number of years that the Soviet Union will dominate the world. It also has a gun depression that is as non-existent as the political opposition in Soviet Russia. But it is okay, because all Eastern Bloc countries is free from all kinds of depression, but not alcoholic depression. This is because being Russian makes you a depressed alcoholic. However, there will be certain times when you will actually hit someone over 1,000 meters away. This is because Stalin guides your shots, no matter how big and thick your reticle gets. When you feel lucky, you go in and commit ultimate Slavic butt rapes. To spread Soviet domination, drive a medium tank and focus on smooth ride, smooth turret traverse. Then get firefighting, repairs and close combat master when driving a heavy tank. Next, get camo, smooth turn and clutch braking when driving a TD. And last, train soft recoil while driving a light tank. After that, go ahead and charge to make Mother Russia proud. And that is how you play the Object 252U and make Comrade Stalin proud. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below on how you think of the Object 252U. Click the link on the screen to watch other ridiculous Unicum guides.